The fans have been wild for the past half hour as we're underway.
Protected their opponent's defenses.
Duncan sees a triple team. Off to the veteran Michael Finley, playing in his first finals game. 5 and 3 away from their comforts. James to the basket. Nice feed. Ilgauskas. That was partially blocked by Duncan, but he was still able to finish.
Against Oberto, you've got to get some post-up opportunities for Gooden and Ilgauskas.
Parker to the basket. Tony Parker, as good as it gets.
I thought they were a bad defensive team, but they really sold out, made a commitment on the defensive end, and because of that,
LeBron James has got to set the tone defensively and on the board. He's a tremendous defensive rebounder, and Duncan dunks it off the pick and roll.
That attitude, that approach is contagious.
Gooden to the basket. And Drew Gooden to the hoop. Spurs come in having won 6 of their last 7 playoff games. And Parker, James spinning. The fall away. He loves that shot. Not that time. And Finley tips it to the teammate. Parker again. Inside. Puts it in. Oh, beautiful shot from Tony Parker.
Guard Parker at the other end. Larry Hughes, bad foot, and truly a 2-guard is trying to guard Parker.
Oh, nice tip-in from Pavlovich. The last couple of years, he is far from 100% and one of their best defenders. Duncan, easy bucket. They're 6 of 7 from the field. I would say that's picking you apart. And most of them are layups. Gooden, nice fake. And Gooden able to knock it down. They have a lot of playoff experience, obviously, this year. Nice feed into Ilgauskas. And he can't get it to fall. Is there that much of a difference as the Spurs will get it between playing in the finals and playing in the earlier round? Ron James is guarding Tony Parker as Manu Ginobili, their 6-man extraordinaire, comes into the game for the first time. Duncan, boy, they're not missing. What a start.
Force him to be a jump shooter like you defend Shaq. Make him make moves.
Pavlovich, nice move, but it won't go down, and Duncan a rebound.
There's no better finisher for a small man since Tiny Archibald.
As Duncan pushed. He has been on and off shooting his free throws. Several years ago, he had one excellent season where he shot almost 80%.
But because of the hobbled foot that you've had, picking him up full court and making him work. So now LeBron James catches the ball with just 10 seconds on the shot clock.
James inside, blocked by Duncan. 4 on the shot clock. James for 3, won't go. And Ilgauskas the rebound. It's still Cleveland ball and his defense.
Oh, we talk about him being the best. It's not just on one end. Defensively says to LeBron, not on my watch. Get it out of here. Great coach is like a great parent. Don't be satisfied. Continue to love, continue to nurture, but also be demanding. And you look at the final results, and you can't argue with Tony Parker.
James misses. Shot clock down to 5. Pavlovich up and under. Duncan's presence altering that shot.
Not allowing him to dance single-handedly against Bruce Bowen. They are forcing him to give up the basketball.
And fresh off the bench, Daniel Gibson knocks it down. Daniel Marshall has checked in. Verjao hooked away by Duncan. Ginobili to the rim, right-handed.
And that's why they won.
Duncan, here's the double. Jacque Vaughn steps up, won't go. And James the rebound. Again, James is scoreless, yet they're only down 5. That was one of the effective things as he goes to the rim and draws the foul. Game 6 against Detroit, he was only 3 for 11.
Getting to the line.
And
Court. What James did to get to the line there, got the ball in transition, attacked before the defense was set.
The defenders but lost the ball. Ori right there, knocked out of his hands. Vaughn with a quick jumper. Quick bucket from Jacque Vaughn. That's between game clock and shot clock. James, shot clock at 2. Offensive foul as well out there, and Daniel Marshall. That's a 2-pointer. Verjao the rebound, back up and in.
They're going to stretch the floor for him.
Ginobili single coverage. Here comes the double team. Nice feed inside. Verjao. Complaining.
Well, there's no question about it. He is really one of the assistant coaches on the bench. Does a great job of being in the game plan.
Ginobili stolen by Gibson. Gibson goes to the basket and lays it in beautifully.
Time down the floor and then finished at the rim.
Marshall with the deflection. Here comes James. Good transition defense from San Antonio, which Greg Popovich said is one of the real keys to the series. Bad pass deflected off the rim, and a turnover. That's the 6th for Cleveland. That's been a key for them in the postseason. James on a pull-up. And Ginobili the long rebound.
And that's a good shot. Sends the screen away because he does not want to be trapped. And excellent defense on the other end.
Another steal for Daniel Gibson. Not only can hit the three, but he's a pesky defender. Nice feed and a hard foul. Kind of at Coney Island or Rockaway Beach or something. Percentage of any team over the last 10 years.
If Duncan is answer one is
Second quarter. Duncan back to the line. 2 games back here in San Antonio. Rated defensive team in the league. Ilgauskas inside, up and under, can't get it. Blocked that time. As Duncan with his 4th block.
don't allow a lot of three-point shots, so they make you take as Pavlovich knocks it in.
They're not allowing him to get into a threatening.
Hughes and gets the fall. Their defense has been superb. Parker gets inside again. Count it, and a foul.
The pick and roll. He's got to shore up his defense.
Parker off the missed free throw with his teardrop.
Trading on dead ball situations. Who's got the shooter?
Ilgauskas inside misses. And again, those along the lane, they can go on the release. Oh, what a pass! And Elson to finish. And a foul. With his 3rd assist, and Elson in his first year with San Antonio. Pavlovich. Nice hold, can't finish. Ilgauskas lost it. Penalty comes away. Parker inside. Oh, Duncan. Tony Parker bound. Larry Hughes running up the court with a slight limp. Again, that plantar fascia, he just does not look right. As James gets inside, short ball tipped and taken. Ilgauskas working hard on Duncan. Here's the double. Parker to the basket. For the San Antonio Spurs. Pavlovich, nice move. Good hard drive to the basket. Shot clock at 5. Duncan, turn around, knocks it down.
Man put on me at the YMCA. I was so upset.
James to the basket, draws the foul. And his team down by 7. That's that one. Reminder.
To dominate and pick and roll in isolation situations. 4.
Marshall, a good look. Hits a 3. Daniel Marshall from down. Finding Ori. Inside pass. Elson has good position. And banks it in. Good.
And giving himself a chance.
Gibson inside. Banks it in. Hoobie Gibson. Parker. Ginobili for 3. It's good.
You double and triple team.
Alberto, the offensive rebound. Inside to Duncan. And a foul. Medal winners in 2004. Another rebound off a missed free throw.
On the outside, have got to come in and pinch and get the free throw line rebound. James
misses. LeBron James dribbles it off his leg. Good. Nice turnaround shot from to poke it away. Parker in the paint to the basket, banks it in.
Does not get the basketball, but he eliminates the help and gives Tony Parker room to play one-on-one.
Gooden does not set. Had a lead in the first half. Spurs, though, have led most of the game. Parker knocks down the jumper. Duncan each with 16. James to the basket. Inside, banks it in. And there's his first field goal after missing his initial 8 shots from the field. It's 36%. Alberto kicks it out. Bowen for 3. Knocks it down. Just another good look. Another miss. Rebound, Gooden. Back up and in. And Parker, alley-oop to Ginobili. Didn't have the hand. Triple team. Ginobili for 3. Bang! James spinning. Double team. Gooden again. Gooden having it. Parker inside to Duncan. James for 3. Won't go. And for Cleveland right now. Parker to the rim. And gets the roll.
Shot, virtually, like I said, makes him unguardable.
James inside and gets the roll. LeBron James now. Oh, shot halfway down. Here comes James. Hooked away from behind by Ori. And Ginobili comes the other way.
And concentrate solely on the guy I am defending.
Bad pass stolen by Ginobili. Ginobili goes at Gooden. Hard foul. Free throw, they'll take the ball out of bounds. 2 minutes remaining in the third. LeBron James to the basket. Duncan the rebound. Vaughn to Ori. Bowen. Three-pointer. Puts it in. Gibson on a drive. The floater. Can't get it to fall. Varejao keeps it alive. Makes his move on Varejao. A hit fake. The bank shot. James and the big three for San Antonio tonight. Well, what a great defensive job. That is the story right now. Robert Ori for three. It's good. The eye from Varejao. Vaughn to Ginobili. Spots up for three. Manu Ginobili for two. James. Just not happening tonight. Gibson. Oh, nice drive. Knifing through the defense. Parker looks up at the shot clock. James contests the shot. Parker still knocks it. 4 straight against the Pistons. Those games, though, were close. Varejao on the tip-in. Here's the help. James fires away, knocks down the three. Just his third field goal. And
Take it. Can he make it? Yes, but he has to continue to make it.
Parker inside. James will try another three. Does it again. Back-to-back threes for LeBron James. Only down 14 with 5:45, but it's been tough for them to score 14 over a long period tonight. Pavlovich lost it momentarily, knocks it down, and kicks it out. Parker, open jumper, and Duncan the offensive rebound. Back up and in.
After good defense, gets a second shot opportunity and an easy lane.
Nice pass, James to Varejao. Pavlovich spinning inside, blocked by Duncan, number 5. Gibson ahead to Pavlovich, drives to the basket, up, and puts it in. Nice, you think, okay, maybe they got a shot. Parker, blocked by James.
Job of getting back, and then says to Tony Parker, not on my watch. Some would say that's a goaltender, but LeBron James says that's a blocked shot. He catches it on the way up.
Yep. And it did not hit the back. Gibson for three. Puts it in. Daniel Gibson. James surveying the situation. Steps back for three. Won't go. Those were the...
And get quality shots. Make plays for someone else.
Duncan.
High percentage lay-in for Duncan.
Gibson has shot the ball well. Does it again. Gibson's too early to play this way, or as Parker cuts to the basket. Well, now it doesn't matter. And Parker with a chance.
Is averaging 23 points and 15 rebounds. On the biggest stage, he continues to amaze.
Already has 3 finals MVPs. And his team has a Game 1 victory in these finals. Gibson again. Good shooting from Daniel Gibson. 7 of 9 from the field, but the Cavs will come up short as the Spurs will dribble it out. They've now won 7 of their last 8 playoff games in this run, and they take Game 1 of the 2007 NBA Finals. As we're set to go, Dick Bavetta, the crew chief, will throw it up. As San Antonio tries to go up 2-0, who's hurting in the Eastern Conference Finals, Game 3 against Detroit. Hughes first jumper, won't go. James the rebound, right back up and in.
Hughes looked like he has some bounce in his legs. Foot feeling fine, pushes the ball, steps into a good shot, and LeBron James gets...
Now Hughes picks up Parker in transition. Duncan left wide open, didn't realize it. Banks it in, and a foul. Duncan another.
Just defensively, if you allow a guy to dominate the paint area, you are going to allow
the hotel and watch the game in its entirety.
Just being in the NBA Finals, but he wants to have answers to the Spurs defense.
Oh, no. Here come the letters. Alberto inside, banks it in.
I just meant, I don't know what I meant.
James to the basket. Bank shot won't go. Good goes back up and banks it in. Parker gets in the paint. Triple team. Duncan stripped by James down low, but a reach-in foul. And let's see who it's on. If it's on James, that will be his second.
You take away the risk of picking up his third.
How about picks up his third foul?
I tell you.
And Daniel Gibson in the game. Pavlovich, good drive to the Dallas. He's been fired up to play in the championship round. Parker blocked behind by Gooden. A second shot, count it, and a foul. The thing you have to remember about him, we talked.
Caught the Cavs by surprise.
Finley, the floater. Ilgauskas with the tip, won't go. Ball tipped and taken by Parker. Parker spinning away to the basket. Banks it in. Hoping to help Duncan get his fourth. Ilgauskas inside. Tough shot and get off of the officials. Gooden lines it up and knocks it down. Hardest on the game. Gibson hits a three. Ori. Francisco Elson from outside. He's got a nice no. Guarding Parker. Shot clock at 2. A three-pointer. It's good. Barry to the basket. Oh, pretty feed, and Elson the finish. But that's a two-pointer. Can't get it to fall, and Marshall just shoved Ori out of the way. A loose ball foul on Daniel Marshall. And they're in the penalty. Rings Pippen. There's a poster on Robert Ori. First Buford. Barry, wide open three. Bang! Gets inside, flips it up. And a foul. Just joyful about being in the finals. Ilgauskas in his 9th year as we have a loose ball foul against Elson after the free throw. James, hot step. That's a two-pointer, way off from the field in that first quarter. Duncan, quick release. James on a pull-up. That one won't go. Rebound.
LeBron James not to forget how he started this basketball game since he got back in. 2 jumps.
Varejao on the drive. He gets hammered a lot in Brazil, but Ginobili sets for 3. It's good. Bruce back up. No to the basket.
It's very intriguing, he said, but also deep and with respect, Mike.
Always been an overachieving type of player is Ginobili.
LeBron James, the basketball, where he is in scoring position.
Over the top, took one dribble into his pull-up at 12 feet.
Whoa. An air ball, much to the delight of the San Antonio crowd. He never seems able to knock down a second entry pass strip. Larry Hughes with a help defense. Skips into James. Inside for the slam. Bowen bodies up on him. James again to the basket. Draws another foul. James knocks down that one.
They knew this was coming.
Looking for Duncan. Back to Alberto. Nice move. Good defense from Alberto. Gibson. A little ball fake and knocks down that 2. They were the second worst free throw shooting team during the regular season. Parker, count it, blocking. Young players, it's something they should work. Shot clock down to 7. Parker blows past Hughes, up and under. Oh, what a play! James has Ginobili on him. Nice quick spin move and a blocking foul. First Sesame Street reference in NBA Finals distribution. Already with 12 assists. Parker 12 points, Duncan 10, and the Spurs bench also producing. Duncan backs it in. James the jumper. Can't get it to fall
Individually, no, as a team collectively, this is a tough group to beat.
Duncan. James to the basket, up and under, and draws the foul, count it, and 1 points. And after that air, Parker to the basket, floats, up, one, yes, it goes in. This halftime deficit in NBA Finals history as Parker puts it in. Spinning inside, lost it, got it back, and a good follow. We need to be the more desperate team. Last thing we want to do is go to Cleveland 1-1. They have come out like the more desperate team. Gooden knocks it down on the road, then won 4 in a row. Bowen, that's a 3. Puts it in from the hoop. James, nice speed, Ilgauskas.
For the pass because of the intensity that LeBron James is putting the ball down and making plays for other guys.
Pavlovich nails a 3.
League have a history of coming back into the ball game, so you expect the Cavs to make a run. But the Spurs
put off his foot with a nice pass to Parker. Even on a broken foot. Nice pass inside to Gooden. And Gooden able to finish. Parker puts it up, puts it in. Team on their home floor. They have been terrific back in Cleveland. But still a lot of time to go in this one. As Gooden knocks down, or he fakes the 3. Pass back out. Parker, a rare 3-pointer, knocks it down. Pavlovich answers back. Parker. Ginobili knocks it down.
While this team continues to make it.
Pavlovich misses the dunk. Here comes Ginobili. Inside to Duncan.
Will form year after year into what is now a dynasty.
James gets inside and lays it in. This is playing the way he wanted him to as Gooden knocks it in and draws the foul. As Gooden will go to the line and knocks it in wide. Ginobili has it poked away. Pavlovic picks it up. Inside, Pavlovic, good strong finish. I'm left. Bowen misses, and the lead is 20. Duncan inside.
You're talking about, Mike, may be true, but in the East, you don't face a team like this in the playoff series. This team, this is not Detroit. This is the San Antonio Spurs.
San Antonio wasn't even the #1 seed. Phoenix and Dallas had better regular season records. Ginobili picks up the loose ball. Here comes Ginobili inside.
And this fall. Job well done, but these guys, I'm going to say, hey, these guys are pretty good. They know if you're the Cavs, there's no place like home. When you get home, the energy, the crowd is going to be into it, the role players.
How about Horry? His 4th block of the game.
Tonight, you watching Robert Horry says we're too good. Not on my watch. Get it out of here.
Gibson looking for James. There's the double. Varejao drives. And a hard foul. And the Pistons that won 7 games. And it will be
where they play. They're very good on the road also.
Parker, the teardrop. Horry will try a 3. That's good.
The same exact way. Unselfish and good shots.
James turns it over. Ginobili draws the foul. You know, they always talk about it. That's a big aid to him as we wind down the 3rd quarter.
And I like Greg Popovich keeping Bowen in there on James to make it tough as James crosses over.
Leave until LeBron leaves. You want to keep contact on him and make him work and not establish a rhythm.
Nelson lost it. 3-on-2. There's Bowen in pursuit. And Varejao, players' bodies. Gibson lost it, gets it back, and banks it in. Good. Marshall, Jones, David Jones for 3. Knocks it down to the 4th. It has been all San Antonio if you're just tuning in. Jones left open again and knocks down another.
That time, but he said, that's good luck. They never lose when I've only had 2 hours sleep, Mike.
All right, Michelle. A big bit of gratitude to Captain Greg and all the soldiers. His Hartford brother.
Oh, he's a great, great guy. The assistant trainer for the Indiana Pacers when I spent plenty of years there.
Another 3. James steps back. He'll try a 3-pointer. He hit a couple for 19 from the field. Barry try again. Nelson the rebound. Backs it in.
Play well on a given night.
Marshall, that's a 3. Daniel Marshall. Gibson fires away. Puts it in. Gibson looking. There's Zhao. Flips it up and in. Stripped and stolen by Gibson. He had 4 steals in game 1. Gibson to the basket. Tried to draw the foul. Count it and 1.
Listen to me. And they all looked at him and he said, guys.
Parker spinning inside. Shot. Puts it up. Banks it in. James on the drive. At Duncan. Banks it in. And a foul.
And excuse me, Ginobili. Contact. Ginobili falls. No call. LeBron over Duncan.
Sunday, all 3 in game 1. And that was with 1:53 remaining. Another turnover. Here comes Marshall. And Gibson sets it up. Gibson, Damon Jones, Daniel Marshall, Varejao, and LeBron James. Horry is guarding James. To the basket. Inside. Won't go. Duncan the rebound. LeBron James up. Parker puts it in. Marshall. Gibson on the drive, gets inside, and banks it in. Trying to draw a foul. Block. Ginobili. Won't go. Marshall the rebound. Cavs still with some life. Pass, bad one. Threw it ahead of Varejao, and a turnover, his 6th of the game.
And this 4th quarter, if they hold on and win, could be very good for San Antonio, so it keeps their attention going into game 3.
Damon Jones is guarding Duncan. Ginobili gets hit, puts it in, and a foul! And just like James drives, gets inside, kicks it out. Gibson for three. It's good. Parker, Bowen, three-pointer. Duncan, the rebound. Banks it back up and in.
He took the hit.
James for three. Too strong and Ginobili the rebound. 2-0 lead in the finals. As this series will shift to Cleveland. Capacity crowd been on its feet since the player introductions. Their playoff motto, rise up. And the fans are ready for game 3 of the finals. It's Michael Finley. Pavlovich on him. Finley looking to post up. Blocked by Gooden. Duncan on the drive. Banks it in. Tough angle. Once again, putting on a clinic. Gibson to the basket. Can't get at the ball. Ilgauskas second tip. Third tip. Is a good one. Finley to Duncan. Quick turnaround. And Tim Duncan makes it look easy. Pavlovich to the basket. Nice move. In each of the first 2 games, it's the first team defense the key, but Bowen has been just sensational guarding James, who fires up a 3. And good in the offensive rebound. As Jeff mentioned, they're one of the best in the NBA, #1 in offensive rebounds. Bad pass, James able to get it, put it in. Pavlovich aggressive to the basket and puts it in. Oh, they're like they're going uphill the entire series, especially in game 2. Blown out in the second quarter. Duncan from way outside banks it in. Pavlovich aggressive for his offense. Knocked away. Ori out to Bowen. That's his favorite spot. Hits a 3. Midway point of the first. James. And Gooden again tips it. Gooden lines it up. And rattles it in. Done it well the first 2 games, but off to a strong start. James left-handed, but a travel. Good call.
Of rebounding. They're playing to their strengths. 7 offensive rebounds already. Multiple second shots.
This is actually the largest lead the Cavs have had in the series. Again, they've barely led through the first 2 games. And now with a 4-point advantage. Duncan blocked by James.
And Tim Duncan straight up when he goes into his move. Help comes quick. LeBron says, not on my watch, big fella.
Watch a fan favorite here, sometimes too excited. Bowen from the right corner. And again, Bruce Bowen. Rifle pass to Gooden. Couple of head fakes and a hard foul.
Purposefully, I think our players came to play.
Shot clock down to 6. Bad pass stolen by Bowen. Looking to post up, double team, gets it out. Verjao hesitates. Shot clock at 3. Now takes a more difficult shot and puts it in. There's the shot.
Back his man in.
Well, really 2 mistakes. First of all, that as Duncan comes on the other
Points as we come up on a minute remaining. Ball poked away by Duncan. Verjao wanted a foul.
Can't pay the price because Duncan is grabbing him, pushing him. Come on, Jeff, you're better than this.
James. Ginobili. Shot clock at 3. Vaughn a contested shot and he puts it in. Shot clock and first quarter winding down. James won't go. Verjao, the rebound. Crowd urging him to put it up, but he won't get it off in time. Future NBA star Greg Oden, who perhaps will be the #1 pick. Nice pass from Marshall to James. Full head of steam, and he's fouled from behind.
LeBron James should be shooting the free throws.
1 shot in possession. I'm not saying LeBron James go to the line.
Team and me tonight, they'd be in good shape. Lay off.
In the start. Bowen gives him some room. And James can't connect. 3.
That's really a good shot, catching it below the 3-point line and stepping into a jump shot.
And a late whistle.
Be proud because here's a guy that works harder than anybody.
Snow in the game. Nice entry pass to James. And puts it in.
Come quick. On the block, help is late, and he's too strong.
Nice pass to Ilgauskas.
Right forearm, Bruce Bowen on the floor. LeBron takes the double, finds Ilgauskas. Ginobili 2 left.
Finley against James. Smart play going right at him and banks it in. Using all his length there to grab that one. Jones for 3. It's good. Parker drives on Pavlovich. Kicks it out to Finley. That's a 2-pointer, and Michael Finley. Ilgauskas. Nice soft touch.
The guy that can score on the block. I just like to have him fight a little tougher to get the ball low.
James on the move inside, draws the foul. And James, 1 of 2 thus far. Touchdown and Thursday for game 6. And Duncan gives it up to Parker. James guarding him now. Parker to the basket. And again with two. Cavs moving the ball much quicker. James inside. Barry gets to the basket. Lefty layup won't go. Duncan the rebound. Bowen for three. It's good. Third three. Ilgauskas. He's been aggressive calling for it. Wild shot. And he puts it in. And then Pavlovich again. Hard drive to the basket. Oh, he puts it in. 6 right now. Alberto able to get it in. Gooden falling away. Parker deflected by Gibson. Gooden, nice pass ahead. 2-on-1 break. Pavlovich, oh, nice feed. And the Cavs. Parker, Barry for three. That's good. Won't go. Here comes Parker. Parker was a little shaken up before. Barry inside, misses the layup, but Parker right there tonight. Borey lines that one up and nails the three, and the game is tied. Several three-point shooters with Parker and Alberto. Parker on the drive, gets inside, the floater, oh, pretty shot for the Cavaliers. Ilgauskas has the range and puts it in. And he's got 10 here in game 3. Alberto, nice up and under move. Shot clock winding down. Tony Parker, a rare open look for him, and knocks it down. He's going to urge on James. He's been very unselfish. Gooden inside, nice move. Pavlovich goes at Bowen underneath.
Getting to the defense of the Spurs. They have to look to get the ball in LeBron's hands, and he has to make plays.
We've played 5.5 minutes in the third. The score in the third is 4-4. James, the runner, gets it to go. To Duncan. Alberto underneath.
Being the aggressor against him.
There's that jump shot you wanted him to take. Just past the midway point of the third quarter. Parker spinning in the lane and going to the line for two. Parker means he's going to marry Eva Longoria. You said it's not fair. James to the basket. Bank shot won't go. Ilgauskas tip. James into Gooden. Tough shot. Knocks it down. Rifle pass to Bowen. Barry hits a three. Brent Barry
Played unself.
James, here comes the double team. Inside, just over. Bowen on the drive. Berejau, hard foul. Thursday in San Antonio if the series continues. Bowen tries a three and puts it in. Bruce Bowen
And the double team of LeBron.
James backing in against Bowen. There's the double. Bad pass stolen by Barry.
Comes off the pick and roll. If he's open, shoot it. Go down with your best player shooting the ball.
Barry drills the three and throw in the second half. 5 of 9 for the game. Duncan banks it in, and it's
Each other that you can do this.
James gets it inside, banks it in, and a foul.
And it's Damon Jones faking the shot, dribble penetration, finding LeBron James slashing to the hoop. He finishes with the opposite hand.
In the playoffs, shooting much better. Hits that one. Gooden lines it up and knocks it down. 10 boards. Duncan across the lane. Gets the roll. Tough shot. Bowen right on the tail of James. Inside to Gooden. Blocked by Duncan, but a foul. That he's played here in Cleveland.
Bruce Bowen have given them timely offense.
Parker with 4 on the shot clock. Fires away. Puts it in. Tough shot. James goes to the basket. Lots of contact. And Parker picks up the loose ball. Bowen looking. Finley, three-pointer. Puts it in. Michael Finley. James looking for an opening. Drives to the basket. Gets inside. Count it. And a foul.
And if you're LeBron James and Bruce Bowen is playing you this way, you don't want to shoot the jump shot. Put the ball on the floor and attack his body. Does that, draws the contact, explodes before the help comes into the picture. And
It's drawing the contact.
the difference is
Crowd wants him to shoot. Gooden double team. 4 on the shot clock, and Duncan grabs it and a held ball.
To shoot that ball and live with the results.
Ginobili, bad pass stolen by James. Screaming for a foul. Snow back to James. Gets inside. Bank shot won't go. The crowd getting on its feet. James for 3. Won't go again. James takes it to the rim. Misses again. James on the drive. Inside. Tripped up. Big one right. Big free throws. Winding down. Ori inside to Duncan. On the drive. Stripped but fouled. Big shot there from Duncan. Two clutch. Inside to Snow. Back to James. Left-handed puts it in. From the field. Ginobili looking for an opening. Parker for three. It's good. Tony Parker able to nail it. James to Snow. Pavlovich for three. Bang! Out with the save. Cavs not looking to call timeout. They have two remaining. James spinning inside. Verjao spinning. Scoop layup. Misses it. Duncan the rebound. And now they have to foul. And it's
I would foul. San Antonio historically does not.
James goes hard to the glass and banks it in with 6-point gain. And now Ginobili foul.
On a missed free throw.
Clutch free throws. 5.5 remaining. They're out of timeouts. James on the drive, fires a three. Off the mark. Ilgauskas tips it. Ball knocked loose, and that'll do it. The Spurs are now one win away from another championship.
Bruce Bowen tried to foul. On the catch, when he put it down, Bruce Bowen grabs him, and that would have been in the act because he was picking the ball up. LeBron James has a legitimate complaint.
There's no question that's a foul. That's what LeBron James telling Bob Delaney. And you're right. Bowen was trying to foul him before the act of shooting and prevent the three. But right now they're playing a Spurs team that has won 5 in a row and 9 of their last 10 here in the playoffs. Gooden with the first bucket of the night. Alberto getting inside. Shot clock down to 6. Finley knocks down the shot. Gibson passes up an open shot. Pavlovich hits a three.
Don't be afraid to shoot it. You are a shooter, so you catch the ball on the swing, be ready to unload.
There's a teardrop Tony Parker has mastered and had some good looks, wouldn't fall. It's on your mind. James knocks down a mid-range shot, which he has not done all series long. For the boy, puts up another jumper. Ilgauskas tips it out nicely to Gibson. Gibson a long three. It's good. And he holds his wrist down for several seconds for effect. Parker inside, nice move.
So that when Duncan jumped into him to create the contact, he wasn't whistled for a foul.
Ilgauskas, the open jumper, knocks it down. Cleveland Cavs, but they did some important shots early, guys.
LeBron misses the shot. Ilgauskas keeps the ball alive. Daniel Gibson, a young fella, lock and load. Got him, knocks down the shot, and the Cavs are excited.
Great timing on that double team by LeBron James. Waited till the dribble, attacked him hard, and then Pavlovich did a great job reading the double team.
And Parker the rebound. Here's Parker. So quick down the... Oh, what a shot from Parker! Lightning fast, and then a circus shot as he falls down.
Struggles in game 3, but he's come out already on a mission. Not afraid to take and make shots.
Parker puts it in. Ginobili. Gets inside again. Ginobili with a pretty play. Well, those two, the way they go to a rim. From the guards of the San Antonio Spurs.
This guy has passed the speeding limit. Somebody give him a ticket. Parker, acrobatic laying over LeBron James. Somebody get back on defense. The crossover going 100 miles per hour. See you later, booby.
He had no points in the first quarter of game 3. He's got 10 already tonight. Marshall fakes the three. Verjao spinning. Tough shot, knocks it down. He says, you know what? You want to tell the player something, but you need to let the emotions go aside. Wait 24 hours. Oh, James on the slam. James coming out attacking. Have not seen many of those in this series. By the way, Jeff, when you coached, did you have a 24-hour rule?
For Anderson Verjao, that shot, I wouldn't even have a 24-second rule.
Ginobili to the basket. Nice move from Ginobili. 0 for 7 with the Seattle Sonics. Played with Gary Payton with the Sonics. Marshall steps back. Verjao back out. Damon Jones. That's good. At the buzzer. As the shot clock winding down, Damon Jones hits the three.
What a wide open shot on the perimeter.
Snow backs off Vaughn. Vaughn takes advantage and hits the jumper. Vaughn kicks it out. Ginobili, that's a three, and puts it in.
Man, it's about winning, but they get it as people also.
Gooden. Good shot from Gooden. LeBron James back on the floor.
If you don't learn anything from the Spurs, learn that playing great defense will keep you involved.
Nice pass. Duncan and Nelson hook up beautifully. And part of that is they were the 24th shooting team, so they had a lot more opportunities, but it's still a strength. Ilgauskas able to finish. Ginobili with James guarding him. Little out of control. Somehow it finds its way to Parker. Tony Parker with a three. He hit a huge three at the end. Snow way off. And here comes Parker. Oh, Parker, another pretty move and finish. Sensational play from Tony Parker.
Now they can play so well, and you look up and they're still down 6 points. A situation where if they play the right way and limit their mistakes, they'd be up 10.
At the basket, Ilgauskas to finish it up, just hasn't been able to get on any rhythm, get any flow.
That was the case again at the end of game 3. The opportunities were there, they just never capitalized. James against Finley, spinning and banks it in. Good power move from LeBron James. Playoff series than they did in the regular season because of this great Spur defense. Good, the floater. Nice start for the Cavaliers. Thank you, Stu. Single coverage now, the double team, and Duncan spins the right way and knocks it down. James, tough shot, and it won't fall. Parker gets a running start. One man to beat. Gets past Pavlovich, draws the foul, and one. Terrific second effort from Parker. Little change of speed.
All of a sudden, changes gears. This is 3 Cavs defenders running, and it's Tony Parker, a one-man fast break, able to finish, get the contact, and go to the line for the three-point play. And the bench loves the speed and the finishing ability of Tony. Score on the block, just solid all-around play.
6 points, 10 boards tonight. Trying to stop Duncan. He's done a pretty good job on him and does so there. Here comes Gibson. Wooden says go through. It's my turn. And hits the shot. And it's back to 4. Duncan. Ilgauskas trying to be physical with him. There's the double. Ginobili aims the three and knocks it down. And it's back to 7. Pavlovich aggressive on Ginobili. Kicks it out. Parker. That's a three. Tony Parker, another three-pointer. All of a sudden, he's got range from downtown.
Then Shaquille O'Neal.
And every coach over the past however long he's played now will tell you that. James, nice feed to Gooden. Inside, counting, and a foul. Drew Gooden coming out here in the third quarter.
Even on this play, LeBron is on the block. The Spurs have no answer for it. Finds Drew Gooden. Great job of avoiding the block shot, finishing, getting.
Drive, has to shoot over Ori. And rebound Ilgauskas. Back up, blocked by Duncan. Ball knocked loose, picked up by Ginobili, and he's fouled by Ilgauskas. And his players all over the floor. 4 free throws.
Well, great block by Duncan. Good job of contesting the shot. Ilgauskas has a wide open lane. The pump fake, but Duncan still in the building, able to block the shot. Ginobili coming up with a loose ball. The Cavs are a solid defensive team, but they need to establish good offense. Right now, they are running nothing on the offensive end, and that is why the Spurs are dominating not only this basketball game, but this series.
For 59.
What's the word y'all used the other day? Putrid?
Parker. And the lead is up to 11. That's the largest of the game.
Give the basketball up. That time takes a contested jump shot with 2 Spurs defenders on it.
Parker gets past Gibson and an easy layup. They worked so hard at one end. Blocked by Ori. Varejao trying to save it. Shot clock did not reset. 2 and 3 defenders surround him all the time. Gibson rattles in a three. And almost a relief cheer from the crowd. Dangerous pass by Ori and a turnover. Only the 10th by San Antonio. James to the basket. Nice feed inside to Marshall, and he backs it in. And James to the basket. Up and under. Won't go. Marshall right there. 3 defenders around James. Leaves an opening, and it's a 4-point game.
Everybody got to do it. Every single body is 12 minutes. You either advance or you go home. 12 minutes. Advance or go home. What do we want to do? What do we want to do?
They want to advance to a game 5, and they get off to a good start here in this period.
Well, if I'm running a team, I'm waiting for Eric Snow to retire so I can hire him. The impact that he has with his words, obviously the guys go on the floor and they...
Again. Going, tough shot falling away. That's the type of shot the Cavs love to see him take. And Marshall and LeBron James can't connect in a turnover. It's only their 8th turnover, and perhaps a costly one. James pulls up, puts it in. 1-point game.
Because of LeBron James' ability to put the ball on the floor, Bruce Bowen moonwalking, too late. Not even in the picture. The elevation from James knocks down the jump.
They're so desperate for a win. James to the basket, inside, puts it in. And their first lead of the second half in the entire series. Ginobili, oh, nice move from Ginobili, and the foul. Manu Ginobili slicing through the defense and a chance for a 3-point.
Cross-matched onto Ginobili. Foot speed just leaves him. Varejao poor trap, easy split, and then look at that finish. The elevation, the concentration, and the ability to take contact.
Oh, and Duncan tips in the missed free throw. Ginobili. Parker. Knocked away by Varejao and stolen. James ahead to Varejao. Goes up and finishes. Tie game. Leans in. Parker to Bowen. Ginobili for 3. It's good. Manu Ginobili from downtown. What a clutch shot. Officials letting him play in this stretch. Duncan inside, Alberto. Foul, count it, and 1. All that, and it may end in a 3-point play for the San Antonio Spurs.
The Spurs, championship team for a reason. They don't make mistakes, and they get it done. Keeping the ball alive, Varejao, second shot opportunity, and Ginobili. LeBron, you are too late. Congratulations, but take that, baby, and the Spurs bench. Real.
For Tim Duncan. Alberto gets inside, banks it in, and it's an 8-point game with 2 minutes remaining.
Well, you really look at the difference between both teams. Down the stretch, it's been the Spurs making the plays on both ends of the floor.
James at 3, puts it in. LeBron James giving the fans some hope. I'm off the clock. Ginobili for 3, short. James lost it. Looking to go up the floor before he had control of the ball. Spurs trying to hold on. Ginobili gets to the rim, banks it in. Manu Ginobili makes it a 7-point game. He's got 21.
And even though they haven't ever won back-to-back championships, they've been in the hunt every single year.
James inside, banks it in. 76-71. The pointing finish to get swept. And Ginobili hits the free throw.
Makes you feel good when it's one for the good guys.
Meanwhile, LeBron James, he can take some solace in the fact that Shaquille O'Neal, first time he was in the finals, they were swept. It was 95. He was with Orlando. Houston beat them 4 straight. Pass inside to Varejao. 78-73. David Robinson won a pair with the Spurs as Finley rattles it in, ready to clinch their 4th. And you could say this is the best of all the Spurs teams. Many think that. Finley misses that one. 6-point game, still a 2-possession game. They need 3-pointers now. Damon Jones blocked from behind, and a foul by Ginobili. With 7.5 remaining, and 3 free throws for Damon Jones.
On the line, shooting 3 shots for the Cavaliers.
He hit him on the head. He got him on the head.
Well, yeah, Ginobili, there's no sense even being in the picture.
But it appeared he was beyond. Oh, no question about it. Good call from the officials. And Damon Jones to the line. This is his first free throws of the finals.
Right now, in case there's a miss, their best offensive rebounder.
68% from the line during the regular season. Does not shoot a lot of free throws, but makes all 3. And that makes it a 2-possession game. Played in so many pressure games throughout his career in Europe, Olympics, and the NBA. And hits both. It's the NBA Finals MVP. James fires up a 3, and he puts it in. Back to a 2-point game with 4.2 remaining. Cavs won't let this end. Inbound to Ginobili, gets away, and there's the foul. Manu Ginobili getting precious seconds off the clock with 1.9 remaining.
Once again, another mistake. They try to hold Ginobili immediately, but you have to be in position where he catches it, where you can foul. They give him a running start, and then crucial seconds off of the clock as he penetrates up the floor.
And Ginobili hits the free throw, 3-point game. Again, Cavs don't have to time out, so they have to heave it down the floor. Ginobili puts on the finishing touches. The Cavs will just inbound with 1.9 remaining. Marshall throws it down. Damon Jones fires away. And there's the buzzer. The San Antonio Spurs are NBA champions once again. Their 4th title in 9 years. And the former Spurs assistant Mike Brown with a hug for his mentor, Greg Popovich.